What's up, guys? Hardcore Casual here. Oh man, we just relaxing the day after the fight. Um, Shout out to Israel Alessandra. Uh, I was never in doubt. I fucking called this shit. I said he would win second round head kick, although he didn't knock him out with the head kick as I predicted. He did land a head kick, and that's what set up the whole thing and got that rolling. Shout out to Blachowicz too, man. He went in there, man, and he looked so good against Reyes. He got he got dropped. I'll say he got dropped early on, even though it wasn't all the way forward. Ass on Matt drop. He kind of went down. He didn't even really hit his knee, but he went down far enough for me to consider it a drop. It a little flash knockout or whatnot, but he recovered immediately and he didn't appear hurt too bad after the shot. I think it was an uppercut. I might have to go look at the fight again. That sent him on his ass, or that sent him down, not quite to the knee, but close to it. He had to use, the hand to catch himself, but yeah, he got caught with a nice shot, and he came back. He just got more and more comfortable as the fight went on. And I think it's the second round. That one ended in 2. By that time, it was like he had butter on his gloves, man. They just kept slipping through the guard of Reyes, and every shot that he threw had bad intentions, man. He had smoke on every shot he threw, and he did his thing. He went to work, man, and Reyes is a great athlete, though. He'll bounce back. He'll bounce back, and he'll be a contender again. But a lot of people had him after the Jones fight. They had him as the best light heavyweight out there. A lot of people would even say he won that fight against John Jones. But my thing is now with the back to the Israel Alessandra versus Costa fight. Where's Costa at? I hadn't seen him since he was in the middle of the octagon, being hit with smelling salts and shit, or I don't know. I just like to say that, but since they is out there getting worked on, in the middle of the octagon, that was the last time I seen him. I don't even remember seeing his ass leave, and he hadn't said anything. And when you talk all that goddamn shit, I hate. See, what I don't like. I don't like a fighter that talks shit leading up to the fight. The whole time you're talking so much shit about the guy you're about to fight, and then when you lose, you fucking go into hiding. I don't like that shit. And that's one thing I can honestly say, like, about Conor McGregor. Love him or hate him, when he motherfucking loses, man, he fucking bites the bullet. He faces the fucking crowd. He comes out there. He talks. He says what happened and, why he lost. He don't fucking run and fucking hide like a pussy, man. Cause, like, and I took some of this shit personally, too. That's why, that was the first fight since the Fury fight where I actually called what round I thought it was going and the actual method of finish. Because, I'm a little dude. I'm built like fucking Israel. If you want to know how I look and how I'm built like Israel Alessandra. I'm 6'4", and I weigh 200 pounds. I'm not a big guy, as you can see. All my weight goes up. and Israel fights at 185. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and most of my 200 is in my goddamn gut. You know, right now without the gut, I used to weigh around. I weigh around 175 is where I kind of was at, and you know, big motherfuckers never intimidated me. They never ran up on me and did anything to me that you know, I actually would feel more confident fighting the big guy, you know, the big muscle dude, than I would fighting another guy like me. I knew a motherfucker like me had the ability to hurt me like I was hurting them big motherfuckers. You know, it's something about that tall, slender, lanky type of build, man. You usually have more speed than the other guy. You usually have more reach than the other guy. And if you know how to put your shots in there and keep a motherfucker on it fighting at your range, then you shouldn't have no problem winning fights. You know what I'm saying? I hated fighting guys that were real short, that were way shorter than me, because the inside can kill a tall person. You come inside, you take their power away. You know, like what happened to fucking goddamn Deontay Wilder. And that's why another thing, Anthony Joshua. That's why I give, you know, Anthony Joshua so much props, because he's for a big guy like he is, he's got a short shot that will hurt a motherfucker on the inside. He's a tall, lanky guy that learned to fight on the inside. But anyway, back on point. Costa, where you at, man? I would just like to hear you come out and say, you know, hey, Israel's the truth. You know, I said I was going, and look, he never followed his game plan at any point in the fight. From the start of the damn fight, he I should go open up my shit and play it again. But from the start of the fight, he never did what he been woofing and saying he was going to do, what he criticized Yoel Romero for and all that shit. He actually fought closer to Yoel Romero style than the style that he said he was going to fight. That, you know, he came out there kind of, you know, staying away from Izzy. And even though he was more active, he wasn't just standing there holding his guard up and shit, like, you know, like a psychopath and shit. Even though he didn't take it to that level, he still, you know, he said he was going to come out there and just like all of his other goddamn fights, so that tells us he's going to go forward and just try to fucking and throw punches. He's supposed to come forward throwing fucking a bunch of punches with bad intentions and expecting to clip Izzy and get him out of there. I don't think I ever believed that. I never believed it, but I don't think. I'm not sure. I can't, you know, read a person's mind, but I can say this guy being a professional fighter, I don't believe he ever believed that shit even for a second. I don't think he ever believed that shit he was talking. He got to know Israel is a one of the best in the world, and if you just watch his motherfucking fights, man, Izzy creates offense based upon what his opponent's offense is. You know, the more aggressive you come in and fight Izzy, the more ridiculous he's going to make you look. The style bender. I think that's where he got that shit. I don't know why he called himself that, but it's a good name because he takes the other person's style and he bends that shit to his will. That's what he do. He bends their style to his will, and a lot of shots, man. He's using he understands how to use the fighter's momentum and their forward progress against them. He knows how to elude and dip punches. You know, when he goes back like that Muay Thai shit, when the motherfuckers always slide back, and then they just with their body can just move their body back, and when you come back forward, you're right back in the motherfucking box. Boom, boom, and you catch the motherfucking other guy. You know what I'm saying? That's a skill, you know, that a lot of people don't have, man. The way Izzy can just dip his body back, keep his feet still where they are at, never move his feet, but just dip his motherfucking body back to where he, you know, punches are just missing him. And before you can bring that punch that you just threw, before you can bring that arm back and cock it to get ready to throw another punch, Izzy's back in the box, lighting your ass up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, I don't know. I seen it the whole time. I seen the outcome. I think Costa has seen it too. And I think that's why when the fight actually happened, he wasn't doing all that running up on Izzy that he said he was going to do leading up to the whole fight. You know, that we know now that shit was hype to sell a fight. You know what I'm saying? And that the whole time Costa had respect and a healthy dose of fear for Israel Adesanya. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying fear ain't a bad thing. Fear keep you from getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little bit of fear. You know, it's controlling that fear is what make the great what makes the greats great. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have nerves, and you better if you the champion in anything, man. You fighting only the best in the world. You're fighting nothing but the best. You're the best, and this motherfucker done earned the second best spot in the world. That's all you fighting when you champion, man. So, you know, you better goddamn, you know, have a healthy dose of nerves and fear in you and shit. But like I say, when you lose those fights, man, be a fucking man and go out there and say, hey, you know, I was wrong. The guy goddamn, especially when you get dominated the whole fight like Costa did, you know. When you get dominated the whole fight like Costa did. You talked all that shit. You said it was personal. You know, y'all really didn't like each other and all that shit, you know. And now that you done got your ass whooped, you know, you're fucking silent as a damn church mouse. You know, and it's like, say something, man. Have respect for yourself. Have respect for the sport. Have respect for your fans and have respect for your opponents. You know what I'm saying? And come out there and say something, man. And at least do it for your fans, man. You know they're the ones that looked out for you and supported you, and now they're out here not knowing what to say, and they don't. Shit. You know that's how rumors and shit get started and shit. Oh, this is what happened. Just come out there and say, look, man, the better man won tonight. You know, everybody, you know, y'all respect the man. He won. I put in my best performance and it wasn't good enough. Yeah, I changed my game plan up. I didn't come out there throwing blows and doing what I said I was going to do because the truth is this man is dangerous. And the more I got damn throw at this man, an excellent counter puncher, excellent evader, defense, you know, slipper, slider, dodger, dipper. You know, he's excellent in all that shit. Precision striker, top level finisher, 19-0 in the UFC. Yeah, I had to go out there and show this man a healthy dose of respect. And, you know, I was hoping by, you know, talking that shit I can get him out of his game plan, but, you know, I didn't. The truth of the matter is, he's the better fighter tonight. But I'm gonna go back in the gym and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try to get him again. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's that bullshit, man. You done went to hiding and shit. So, anyway, Costa, come up out them goddamn bushes. Say something to the people, because as far as I know, I just looked. I don't see where you said anything so far. I didn't see after the fight post fight interview, or I didn't see you at the conference or anything. I mean, come on, man. What the fuck? The head kick set it up, but goddamn, the shot behind it, the right at the edge of the head, right there. That shot right there, uh, is what sent him to the canvas. That's what did it. That's what dropped him. And it doesn't even look, when you look at it, it's one of them touch of death shots. It's like he got kicked. He was hurt from the kick. He was trying to dip a punch, and Israel just caught him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it wasn't even one of the hardest punches he took all night. It was just a shot that he didn't see coming. And like my man Mind Smash should say, goddamn lights just gotta go out. But anyway, come out, say something for the fans, Costa and Hardcore, Casual, Clip and Lulu. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and we out.